All right, so who's ready for this much snow? Check out this snowman. I was going through some footage, and I found this was several years ago, but look at that huge snowman. Who's ready for this much snow so that we can build a snowman this big? Well, some of you may get your wish. Jeez. Okay, so that's a big snowman. But look at the temperatures. This is Wednesday, November 15th. Look at all of this warm air. It comes all the way up into Canada, all the way down Texas, which makes sense. But everybody in between, Indianapolis, everybody really warm. Something's got to give. Something has to change. And it's eventually going to change. So here we go. Let me get some things set up here. Now, there. Okay, there you go. This whole thing right here, all that cold air pushing down, well, that, my friends, is a good old-fashioned cold front. Now, that cold air is going to push down, and then it's going to push up, and then back down. Now, we're just going to kind of stop on every time it pushes down a little bit further. So this is the next day, a little bit further. See, you got that cold front. Yeah, the day before, right there. Now, it's this much further down. Okay, let's go forward a little bit more. Even a little further this time. Now it goes down to here, including Atlanta, Oklahoma City, almost down to New Orleans. Getting kind of a mess though, so I'll clear those out. Now the cold air gets pushed up a little bit by the 20th, and then all the way it keeps pushing down, bubbling down, bubbling down. This is November 22nd. This is the day before Thanksgiving, and you notice all that cold air is from about Oklahoma City, Atlanta, north. So, but notice this, though. This is like a secondary cold front. Oh, that's backwards. Secondary cold front like that, and the very cold air is still bottled up near International Falls. So, all right, so those are your temperatures. Precipitation. This is liquid. If it rains, snow, doesn't matter. This is just the liquid equivalent of whatever falls. And it looks like the most of it wants to be, and this is through the 24th, 4 a.m., so Thanksgiving morning. You got heavier precipitation from Houston up towards Lincoln, Dallas. Really heavy rain here in the deep south, up towards Maine, New England, northwest from Montana to Idaho to Oregon and Washington. So how much of this is snow? Well, this is through about the next 10 days. So let's take a look, see how much the snowfall potential as we head through the 17th, 18th, 19th. Okay, Rocky Mountains, makes sense. Parts of the Northeast. This is all the way through Thanksgiving morning, and it looks like Indianapolis to New York, pretty good chance for some snow. Denver, makes sense. From Nebraska into Wyoming, South Dakota. Oddly enough, not North Dakota and not Minnesota and Iowa. Usually, this time of year, they got a good chance for snow there. But this is your heavier snow along the Rocky Mountains, and then a good swath here from International Falls. So northern Minnesota down towards Illinois, all the way up around Indianapolis, West Virginia, up through New York and New England. Looks like Maine's kind of the hot spot there. New Hampshire, maybe. That's looking like a foot to a foot and a half of snow. But anything south, Oklahoma City, Atlanta, of course, not going to see any snow. So that's kind of what it looks like for temperatures, snowfall, precipitation totals. So far, a relatively quiet setup. But, when you have a cold front like that, you could easily see some strong storms out of that. So any of that rainfall that we were looking at, let's go back to that. Any of these storms, like right there, that form from Dallas to St. Louis to Atlanta, that precipitation potential right there could be on the strong to severe side. That's November 21st, 22nd, that time frame. When you get a cold front that sweeps through like that, and it's been so warm, something's got to give. So that's kind of what that's looking like. So anyway, there's your forecast for the next 10 days. I'll keep an eye on this and have some more updates as we get closer. See ya.